he knew by entering the ring with Hearns that he would be stripped of the title. Well, the fight was held in the open-air atmosphere of the Caesars Palace parking lot against the backdrop of the Nevada mountains. Ringside at Las Vegas, Jim Rosenthal waiting for the first sight of the fighters.
Roberto Duran, 33 today, makes his way to the ring, attempting to win the WBC light middleweight title. This astonishing fighter, 81 fights, won 76 and lost 5. 17 years a pro. Duran gets into the ring above us to a terrific reception from a 15,000 crowd in the car park here at Caesars Palace. The underdog, Duran, written off and really reborn a year ago on his 32nd birthday when he blasted Davey Moore. Gave Hagler a very decent fight indeed as he attempted to win a 4th world title. Outpointed then. Now the underdog wants Hearns and then Hagler again to become a unique fighter with 4 titles. Roberto Duran. And here comes the champion, Thomas Hearns, the hitman from Detroit. His championship belt comes with him. Thomas Hearns, who says tonight he's going to be the hitman all over again. Forget the Cobra, forget the caution. He says tonight I'm going to be the hitman. And watch out, Roberto Duran. And they're chanting hitman in his corner. We have a beautiful evening here in Las Vegas and the temperatures drop to around about 80 degrees.
This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the super welterweight championship of the world. Introducing, in the red corner, the challenger, fighting out of Panama City, Panama, weighing an even 154 pounds. He has a professional record of 77 wins, 5 defeats, with 58 knockouts. He has held 3 world titles in his career. He is a man with the hands of stone, Roberto Duran.
Great reception for Duran.
And in the blue corner, the WBC Super Welterweight Champion, fighting out of Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 153 1/4 pounds. His professional record consists of 38 wins, 1 defeat, with 32 KOs. No longer is he called the Motor City Cobra. He has returned as Thomas, the Hitman, Hearns.
Chip seconds? Chip seconds. Okay. Hearns, Duran, you are going to box for 12 rounds. You know the rules of boxing. Avoid
referee in there, Carlos Padilla, his 36th world title fight, handled a thriller in Manila. Round 1 then, Roberto Duran in the dark trunks, Thomas Hearns in the Kronk Gymnasium's yellow. Hearns, the champion. Duran, the WBA champion, no longer. Lost that as soon as he stepped into this ring. We're looking to see if Hearns can establish an advantage with that left hand that is so quick and so strong. And we're looking to see if Duran, who's been around for such a long time, is going to crowd him and rough him out of it. And a bit of chat between the two, I would think, in there. Carlos Padilla, who has never handled Hearns before. He was in there when Duran outpointed Leonard for the world welterweight title in Montreal some 4 years ago, was in there very quickly. Will Hearns have too much equipment for this brilliant professional Roberto Duran? We've got a great reception here, and certainly Hearns, that left hand that comes out like a llama. He says he wants to be the hitman, and he started off very determined, and Duran backs away. A rare sight. I've got opening flurry. Come on, hit me again, says Duran. And Hearns just does that. Have a bit more. Duran waves him in. Scores with a right. What an opening round. A grin from Duran as though he loves being hit. You ask why he's been around so long, it's purely because he loves being in there. But he took one there, and he's taken some more. And almost contemptuously he waved Hearns on, and Hearns tried to wrestle him down and gets a warning. And just looking at Duran, looking at the side of his face, I think he's got a mark. I think he's marked down the left side of his face. Clubbing right hand, and he is marked. Duran looks to be cut. Left eye. And down! Roberto Duran wrecked in the first. He's going to take the standing 8 count for sure. What a sensational start coming towards the end of the first. He's got 15 seconds to survive, and he's in desperate trouble, Duran. The hitman is pouring in. He's sitting on the rope. Coming to the end, and he's down again in the first. And up very quickly indeed. It's the end of the fourth. Another standing count. And it's going to be over. A sensational first round. And Duran has walked to the wrong corner. Doesn't know where he is. What a round for the hitman, Thomas Hearns. Duran is cut. He's been decked twice. And he's in a lot of bother despite all those antics. Let's look at it again. This is sensational stuff from Hearns. Got him with a right hand, and Duran was down. He has never been knocked out, Roberto Duran. He was up very quickly. He took a standing count. And when Hearns came in again, he was immediately in more trouble. Pinned him on the ropes. Duran foolishly beckoned him in, and that was a second standing count after that. Round 2. Can Duran come back after that appalling start? Will Hearns finish it in 2, as he said so? Duran is going to need all his ring craft and all his spirit now. Hearns has got him going in the second again. Is this the end of a great career for Duran? Pinned in his own corner. Another brilliant flurry from Hearns. He wants to finish it now. Duran is holding on and hugging and trying every trick in the book. Hearns can't wait to get on with it again. Duran is smiling, and they're saying it's all over around me. You won't be able to take too much more of this. His guard's down, he's fighting back. It's his instincts that are keeping him alive there. It's Thomas Hearns, a right hand! That's got to be it! That's got to be it in the second for Duran. Battered by a right hand, his seconds are in, and it's all over. It's all over. The end for Roberto Duran on the eve of his 33rd birthday. We must ask, will we see him again? And Hearns has done what he said he'd do. He knocked him out in the second round. Roberto Duran ever knocked out as a professional. Not been down for many, many years, but Thomas Hearns, look what he feels about it, has retained his title in unbelievable style. The evening sunshine here in Las Vegas. Perhaps here Hearns has now won round all those people that doubted him, that doubted his charisma, and doubted his fighting ability by stopping one of the toughest fighters the game has ever seen in the second round. And a sad figure there, Roberto Duran. Is this the end of a great career that started 17 years ago? All right then, let's get into the ring and hear what Thomas Hearns has got to say.
Tommy, a stunning ending to this fight. Congratulations on an incredible knockout of a man that had never been knocked out, had only been knocked out twice in his career, and you knocked him down 3 times in this fight. When did you know you had hurt him badly?
After the first round, I knew he was hurt. I knew I had hurt him, and it's just about me getting to him. He was a very good defensive fight on the ropes. The move I just had to get him in the center of the ring. And once I was able to get him in the center of the ring, I was able to drop the shots that I wanted to drop.
Did he at any time hurt you?
No.
The right hand that put him down in the first round looked like one of the best punches we've ever seen you throw. How would you rank it?
I have to say that was the hitman coming back again. One of them great shots.
The hitman from Detroit is back.
He's back.
How do you feel about this victory over a great fighter, a legend, Roberto Duran?
I feel great. I think that Roberto is still a great legend fighter, and I feel that he has a lot more good fight left in him.
Congratulations, Tommy.
Roberto Duran is okay. Here's Chuck Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Carlos Padilla stops the bout at 1 minute, 7 seconds of the second round. A winner by a TKO and still WBC Super Welterweight Champion Thomas